everybody, Even Steven here. I want to congratulate Jordan Booth on winning my promo contest for last week, so I'll get those sent out to you soon. But today we're going to look at some games that maybe you could get for someone for Christmas, or maybe even ask for yourself. First, we're going to look at some family games that you can really play with anyone, no matter their experience with the board game hobby. We have Reef, and this one you are having these chunky coral plastic tiles that you're laying out on a board, and you're using these cards to play them out on the board in certain configurations to try to get you the most points. We have Drop It. This is a dexterity game where you have this plastic base and you're dropping these wooden pieces down onto the board, trying to stack them the highest and not try to touch certain things, trying to gain the most points. We have Fireball Island. In this one you have a 3D molded plastic island that you are playing with, flicking marbles, trying to hit your opponents while you yourself are trying to gain treasure and then get off on the helicopter. We have Mars Open Tabletop Golf. In this one you are flicking a little paper card golf ball towards a hole. There's modular tools with trees and mountains and different things that you can build and try to create your own course. And finally, we have The Mind. This is a small card game, kind of like a social experiment, where you're trying to play cards cooperatively from 1 to 100, and you have to read your opponent's and your cooperative teammates' minds to try to play them in order without talking. Let's get to some games for people who do play a lot of games. Next, we're going to get to some games for experienced board gamers who are familiar with the board game hobby. First, we have Architects of the West Kingdom. This is a worker placement game where you're setting your workers out, and as you go to these different spots, your actions are going to get better and better throughout the game. And there's also this unique mechanic where you can actually capture opponents' workers on your player board. Next, we have Scythe: The Rise of Fenris. This adds a campaign and module system to the popular game Scythe, and you can either add it together just in different components and modules that you want to add right away, or you can do it in a kind of story campaign system if you play with the same game group often. Really fun experience. Next, we have Rising Sun. This is a really great area control game with giant miniatures and a really cool action selection mechanism, and you're making alliances with different people. Really good area control game here. We have Coimbra. This is a Euro game where you're drafting dice, and where the color of the dice as well as the pips on the dice matter when you're drafting these cards and then moving on a map, moving up different tracks to try to gain the most points. Then we have Between Two Castles. This is a game where you're working semi-cooperatively, and I like this one because it's for 3 to 7 players, so it can fit a lot of different people around the table. And you're building these tiles with your castle to the person next to you, but yet you're still competing with everyone trying to get different bonuses. Okay, everybody, those are some of my game suggestions for Christmas this year. Hopefully this can help you fill out that Christmas list or maybe even add some to your own. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.